Hello and welcome back to another episode of LMS Cast. I'm joined by a repeat guest. His name is Kurt Von Annen from Mañana No Mas. Kurt is a Lifter LMS expert. He also does work at Lifter LMS itself. Today we're going to have an interesting discussion about what's going on this time of year. But first, Kurt, welcome back on the show.
Oh, thanks, Chris. It's great to be here, man. It's always good to talk to you.
Well, let's talk. Go ahead.
You go. I was just going to say, you wanted to get together. You invite me on the show. It's awesome. And, every time this time of year rolls around, it's always interesting to see what we're going to do this year. I mean, people would say, why have Black Friday deals? Why have sales? We all know people expect it, right? And so Lifter LMS has always risen to the occasion. And I don't think this year anybody's going to be disappointed. I kind of want to let's just get it out of the way, man. Say it up front. Like, what is the Black Friday deal this year? I mean, some people have already taken advantage of it as the month already started. But overall, for people that don't know yet, what's the deal?
The deal is for Black Friday at Lifter LMS, and we do things a little differently. We like to remove the urgency and all that stuff. So we actually do a Black Friday sale for all of November. And this year, and typically that runs through Cyber Monday. This year, Cyber Monday is actually on Monday, December 2nd. So the sale runs from November 1st through December 2nd. And the deal this year is the biggest discount we've ever done, which is 60% off of Lifter LMS. You just have to use the coupon code Black Friday 24 at checkout. And you can go to lifterlms.com/black-friday. And you'll see all the deal details. Anybody who makes a purchase is going to get access to the bonus pack, which is $2,000 worth of bonuses if you purchase between November 1st and December 2nd. And we'll go over what those are in a little bit. And the cherry on top, the last part of the deal, is something we do exclusively on Cyber Monday only, which is a lifetime deal promotion. So at Lifter LMS, we offer a lifetime deal for the Infinity Bundle, which is the everything bundle. It's everything Lifter LMS makes. It's for unlimited websites. And we're doing that at 70% off. So go check that out. That's for $3,000, $3,000. You can get your lifetime deal for everything Lifter LMS makes, unlimited sites. And that one is only available Cyber Monday only. So if you're thinking about that, you want to mark your calendar for December 2nd because it's only going to be available on that day. And if you're already a customer, by the way, whether you want to take advantage of the regular Black Friday offer, let's say, and get the Universe Bundle or get the Infinity Bundle on the annual subscription, we can prorate and discount the value of your current license. You just have to send an email to team@lifterlms.com. We'll hook you up with a special coupon code so that you can get prorated for the value of your current license and also get the discount on either the regular Black Friday deal or the 70% off on the lifetime deal, in addition to your proration. But that is a deal this year. You'll see links to all this stuff on the Lifter LMS website on the pricing page and lifterlms.com/black-friday. All the info is there.
I'm having like flashbacks because I remember, and people that know me probably think I'm a very grounded person that makes really good decisions. Wink, wink. But I'm pretty sure I did a Black Friday deal almost like 9 years ago. It's either 8 or 9 years ago when I signed on with Lifter LMS. You'll have to look up my order and see how old I am. But I signed up and I got the bundle, the extra things. Those have an incredible value that I don't think enough people really leverage. As someone that does the weekly office hours call, we do the Ask Me Anything calls. I don't know of any other software company that does live support, like live group support in a mastermind kind of situation, has the support tickets, has social support like through Facebook pages. And as a customer, when I first came to LifterLMS, I remember just thinking, anything I need to know is in the knowledge base. Like anything that I tried, any kind of obstacle I ran into, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to connect this thing, I want to do that thing. There was something in the knowledge base that kind of put me in the right direction. Like back when I was using crappy themes, I didn't have sidebars working, and I was frustrated for a little while, but the information was in the knowledge base. Those extra goodies that come, right? So you've got Marketing 101 for course creators. That's a course, right?
Yeah.
And then you've got something about YouTube traffic systems.
Yeah. So the YouTube, go ahead.
That's another course, right?
Yeah.
All right. Between those two things, do you think, and just put it out there, someone's new, they're like, I don't know if I want to be a course creator. It looks really hard. Some guy parked next to a Lamborghini on Facebook said I should have my own online course somewhere. And then they go, okay, I'm going to do it. I personally think the Marketing 101 course and the YouTube training course, I think that's enough background information in combination with LifterLMS to launch a course creator initiative.
Absolutely. If I could just pick one, if you want to get excited about one of the bonuses you get if you purchase during the sale all of November and the first 2 days of December, it would be the YouTube traffic system, because it's one thing to build a course as a subject matter expert, but if you don't have a way to get leads and build an audience and get people over to your website, the YouTube traffic system breaks it down exactly how to do that without becoming a full-time YouTuber. It teaches you the principles, the strategies, and the tactics to make just four strategic YouTube videos that if you make those for your target audience and put them for free on YouTube and have proper call to action and linking to your course or your website or your contact form or whatever, it's going to set you up for some automated free marketing and traffic growth to your website. If I could do one marketing strategy as a course creator, it would be the YouTube traffic system.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, the other one that I'm partial to, that I see value in, and I think it's another one of these unsung heroes. I'm an agency. I work with a lot of other course creators trying to make their product, right? So you're constantly dealing with different serial entrepreneurs that they're out there. I mean, let's just face facts. If you're an entrepreneur, you're probably a bubble off, right? You're not like mainstream society. And so your communication bullet points are all over the spectrum. And I've noticed people lean into their strengths and try to ignore their weaknesses. And they come at a project in a way that leaves them really vulnerable to certain gaps. And you have that online education company startup checklist. And that to me is gold for someone getting started, because you might be really focused on really cool graphics, or really focused on integrations, or really focused on video, or whatever it is. And there's going to be something in that checklist that's going to be a gold nugget for you that's going to go, oh crap, I didn't think about that. And then you make sure you fill your gaps, and then you launch as a fully, empowered, ready to go entity, ready to do something.
Yeah, the startup checklist was born out of, my 15 years of being an entrepreneur and seeing a lot of pain and working with a lot of clients of, maybe they're down the road or they're getting in the weeds on this thing, but, oh, we haven't even set up banking for the business, or we haven't really structured our website and our domain name and thought about email and all these like key things that if you don't do in the beginning, just create a world of pain. So even though this is not like a huge thing, it's not a big time investment, but if you go through the checklist and make sure you check all these off, your future self will thank you later for building an online education business that you got these things done correctly in the beginning.
Yeah. Now, something that some people might think is like an also ran category, but you give it away as part of these bonuses is, and I dismissed them at the beginning as well, but then it's amazing because at the end of the project, these things bubble to the top, and you're like, oh, I wish I had that, and you have it. That's the you've got the graphic set for certificates, but also for the achievements. Now, by nature, I'm not a gamification person. So when I created my first few projects, I didn't even think about gamification. I was like, achievement badges, who needs it? You got you came here to learn something, you learned it, move on. But as it turns out, as I grew in my e-learning career, I came to realize that not everybody's wired that way. People aren't just motivated by the information alone. Some people still require that dopamine hit of, I accomplished something, I got a badge. And it's pretty cool that you're able to provide that for people so that they don't have to overthink it or burden themselves with it in development.
100%. And if you're not a graphic designer, it's great just to have a catalog of graphic assets that you can use. The achievement badges are great. Those are like pop-up graphics that you can have when people complete lessons, sections, or courses. And that can add gamification. And even if your subject matter is serious, you can still incorporate these things. And it does provide a little reward dopamine hit for the learner. The whole idea of achievement badges, this is a United States reference, but there's something we have called the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts, and they have this like sash they wear or their shirt, and they have all the badges of all the things they've accomplished, and they're pretty proud to show that off. And when they learn a new skill, they get the badge. But if I could offer just one, I would say take a second look at certification if you haven't thought about it. Some of the most financially successful LifterLMS websites are where people are selling continuing education or some kind of certification that allows their learners to either get a job or keep their job. And so you can add certificates. And even if you're not in that direct use case, having a certificate of accomplishment is nice to have, even if it's like a fitness program or a cooking class or whatever. It adds a little bit of that gamification, and it gives somebody something. They may even print it out and hang it on their wall and stuff like that, or share it on social media and help get you more customers. So check that out. And then I also just wanted to mention the bonus office hours mastermind event we're running. That's something that you get no matter what level you purchase at. By default, you get that if you have the Universe bundle or Infinity bundle or higher, which is the lifetime Infinity. But even if you just purchase one add-on for LifterLMS at a 60% discount, you're going to get access to one of those calls so that you can get your questions answered live in a group format with other great people trying to do similar things as you. And it's just a super valuable resource to get direct help. So that's something else you're going to get in the bonuses.
Yeah. In my almost a decade of playing in the masterminds and stuff, it's amazing how much more quickly you can develop as a professional. It's that, iron sharpens iron thing, right? It's not just lifter people in there. There's a group of people, and you get ideas and feedback from multiple people, which is a really great setup.
Absolutely.
So can we switch gears?
Yeah.
So first off, we could talk about deals in general and why even having deals is important. I mean, we kind of hit on that people expect it. But I'm really curious why we do the lifetime deal with LifterLMS.
So the reason we do a lifetime deal, and by the way, I always said I was never going to offer one because the reasons for not offering them are it can be helpful in the beginning of a company when you're just trying to get new users and get started. But when I started thinking about lifetime deals, it's really too late. And technically, from a financial standpoint, it hurts the value of your company to have people that are receiving ongoing benefits that aren't paying on a recurring basis. But at the end of the day, people have been asked about it forever. So we decided to offer it because, hey, that's what the people want. And I'm in the business of giving people what they want and helping people. And I don't have plans to sell LifterLMS. So honestly, I don't really care about the valuation. I'm here to help people. And even if, providing lifetime deals, quote, hurts the valuation of the company, we have no intention to sell. So why not? People are asking for it. They want it. They want the unlimited sites. They believe and they know that their platform is going to be here to stay for years, if not decades. So why not invest up front, cap that expense is what it is, and then you're good to go with lifetime access to the tools and the support. So people wanted it. We offered it. In order for us to offer it, it does cost us money to support people, improve the software, maintain the software, keep it secure and everything. So it is of a higher price. But for Cyber Monday only, we wanted to make it as accessible as we possibly could to the most possible people. So a lot of people who are on the fence or thinking about getting a lifetime deal, Cyber Monday for our 1-day super big discount lifetime deal sale, it's really the time to get it if you're looking to get in and get it for the best price.
Now, I want to touch on this because I am a sucker for a lifetime deal.
We all are. I have lifetime deals. Like, it makes sense if you know you're going to use a tool for a long time, like, and the price is right, go for it, right?
Yeah. And here's what I've noticed. I've noticed that a lot of lifetime deals that I've got from a certain AppSumo kind of company, sometimes you buy the lifetime deal and it just kind of shrivels up, or it's not feature packed, or it's not what you expected. But I just want to hit it square on the head for people. Like maybe people are thinking, well, are they going to fade? Are they going to go away? Are they going to this, going to that? And I think just looking at the last year to 18 months with LifterLMS, it would be anything but. I mean, I think things have ramped up. Maybe my perspective is skewed because I work with you guys, but I know that we've got a new version of groups coming. I know I'm getting really great feedback from that new feature, Notes. How long ago did Notes come out, Chris?
It's been several months at this point.
Yeah, but not years, right? It's only been a few months. Favorites, the idea that users can favorite and like read a heart over a lesson, and then other students can read a heart, and then that's just really cool. It's kind of an interactive feature with favorites around all the lessons. One that I haven't used much, but I've heard great things about is advanced coupons. And that's only 6 months.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, about 6 months old there. And I think one of the most recent things is a thing that we're calling instant courses.
Yeah, courses that you can suck into your website, import them in, and you can do whatever you want with them. They're real courses. You can add your videos, you can resell them, you can modify them. You're right, Kurt. The pace of development, not just of making new features and new add-ons, is increasing, but also improving what we already have, listening to user feedback. I got to give props to the LifterLMS team that's really working hard and developing all these things, because you're right, it is accelerating, which is one of the reasons to get a lifetime deal, because if you like the pace of things and you like seeing the trend we're on, you can kind of lock it in and ride that train forever without having to have an annual subscription. Yeah.
Sometimes I find the lifetime deals offered too early in the journey for some folks. But in LifterLMS's case, when you finally offered the lifetime deal, I was like, it was a mature enough product already, and then it's just continued to mature, and the customer base has continued to have an influx of new folks. So, and just me being me, I speak transparently, vulnerably. I just think that I don't think stability is an issue. Like, I think the community is super healthy, and we see the greatest people come to the calls. The Ask Me Anything calls and the mastermind that we do. Now, let's go. Here's the subject I hate, because I'm going to jump on Thursday's mastermind call and everybody's going to ask me when. But as far as like upcoming months, what's kind of on the roadmap for LifterLMS development wise? What could people look forward to?
There's a lot. And the way we figure out what to build next at LifterLMS is really by listening to the people, to the users, to the customers. We look for patterns, we look for trends, we look at our own insights, what we're seeing in the industry. We use the software ourselves and have like our own opinions of what we think needs to happen next. But some of the areas that you'll see more focus is more stuff happening in e-commerce land, just optimizing e-commerce. That's always a priority because we want to help you out there watching and listening to get paid and have the best e-commerce experience. Quizzing and assignments is really big for some people. There's a lot of evolution and advancement we can do there. What we have already is already really good, but we've gotten some good feedback around those areas. The social learning aspects, the online community, not just selling courses, but also community, improving our social learning add-on is an area we've kind of got queued up for focused, as well as coaching. So in addition to courses and community, many people offer coaching, and that can take many forms. And we have an add-on for that called Private Areas with a lot of fresh ideas and things to add and focus on that. So those are just some of the areas that we'll be focused on. And that whole time, we're always improving the LifterLMS core. For example, we've done a lot lately and we'll continue to do more advanced privacy and media protection and security features and all those things to protect your intellectual property and stuff like that. So it's really a constant innovation train, but those are some of the highlights.
Yeah. And again, thinking about last year, as far as updates to what we consider core, I mean, I remember there was an update to the user experience in the course builder.
Yep.
So now we pre-populate the course builder with a certain amount of lessons and a section and some of those intuitive prompts.
Yeah.
And then we also now have the drip feature available for the whole course,
global,
instead of having to go through each lesson and set it up individually, right? And so people might not think that's a big deal, but if you have a website with 100 courses on it, that just became a really big deal. So that's super cool. So as we start to wind down, Chris, I want to encourage you, tell us the deals like one more time. So it's November. It's almost Black Friday. You could have already have taken advantage of the deal and gotten 60% off, but we've got something else coming, Cyber Monday, and you have the codes that people can use. So let's run through this again.
Yeah. So it's Black Friday, all November sale. So that's 60% off. And that's on any add-on bundle that you want. And that's from November 1st to December 2nd, because that's when Cyber Monday is this year, on December 2nd. So to get that, you just need to use the coupon code Black Friday 24. That being said, if you're looking to get the Infinity Bundle lifetime deal, which is everything LifterLMS makes, that is only going to be available on Cyber Monday, which is December 2nd. And you're going to get 70% off the full retail price, which is $10,000 is the full price. So you'll be able to get it for $3,000. I think it might actually come in at $2,999, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. And that's the cheapest you can get the LifterLMS lifetime deal. You can always come back later and pay more for the lifetime deal. But if you're on the fence and you're thinking about, I think my platform's here to stay and I want to get the best deal, mark your calendar for December 2nd to get the lifetime deal. And whether you get the lifetime deal or just the regular Black Friday 60% discount, if you purchase between November 1st and December 2nd, you're going to get 6 bonuses valued at $2,000. And everybody gets that no matter what you purchase. So that's just another benefit for taking advantage of this. And if you're listening to this, I also just want to thank you. I know this time of year, we do send a lot of emails. It's an important part of marketing, getting the word out, making sure people realize there's a sale going on. There's this lifetime deal opportunity. It's on this day and all that. So all the email traffic and stuff will come down. In the future, you'll just be getting more spaced out emails about like new features dropping in LifterLMS and all that. So thank you as we do this important aspect of marketing for our business with promoting the Black Friday and Cyber Monday period.
Perfect. And then just one last time, folks, you can go to lifterlms.com/Black-Friday /Black-Friday. And Chris, I think that kind of wraps it up, man.
That's it. It was great to chat, Kurt. I really appreciate it. And thanks for helping spread the word and get into this Black Friday, all November sales event that we do. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no worries. I've been a member of your community for going on a decade, and it's always great to welcome new folks in.